Hi, I'm Dr. Patricia, and I'm here at the Petersonville Healthy Kitchen at the Orange County Discovery Cube, one of my favorite places. What I have to show you today are two great holiday recipes. One's actually not even a food. It is what we call gingerbread Picasso, and it is basically a way to get processed grains out of the house and have the kids have all the fun of making Christmas cookies without getting any sugar in their tummies. I know there's my little hook, right? The other one is Brussels sprouts, which I can't believe. As a kid, I would never eat Brussels sprouts, but nobody ever made them like this, so we'll go into that as well. So we'll start with the gingerbread Picasso. It's super easy. What we want to do is we want to get the processed grains out of the house. It's a great thing to do before those New Year's resolutions come out. So instead of having white flour in your house to be making food to eat, which processed grains are missing about 90% of the nutrients that whole grains would offer you, we would love to use these as crafts. And even you can take white rice and you can glue it on a piece of paper. You can take macaroni, white macaroni, and color them green and red and make necklaces. Or you can do this gingerbread Picasso idea, which is just 2 cups of white flour, lukewarm water, a cup of lukewarm water, I should say, and 1 cup of salt. And we take these 3 basic ingredients and we can mix together and make a dough. And this dough, my mom would make this ahead of time when we were kids and put them in plastic bags, and we would just wake up and we would start making these on our own. The kids can use them as like a Play-Doh to make holiday figurines, or they can use them with cookie cutters like what we did here with our gingerbread Picasso. I did a little gingerbread man, and the big thing is to make sure you make that hole in there if you want to hang this on a Christmas tree. And just put them on a baking sheet. I'll show you some pre-made ones that I have. This is after they cook, and on Dr. Patricia MD, we're going to have how long to cook them. It's usually about 2 hours on a real low heat, like 275. And finally, you can actually do like a clear varnish on it after you paint them. The kids can get all the fun of instead of frosting, they're going to be using actually acrylic paints or magic markers or whatever permanent markers they have. And then I would do a clear varnish on it afterwards to save these. The kids could write their names and how old they are when they made it or the year they made it, so we can have these. We still have some of these back from when I was a child. I'm not going to give any years right now. But so that's the first thing, and that's something real easy to make at home. You can just bake them up. So the next thing I wanted to talk about today is Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts, any green and red foods, let's bring them in. Those are the holiday colors. Whatever's in season where you're living. So I have just some Brussels sprouts that I cut up. These were actually pretty big ones. So I cut them down a little bit and put a little grapeseed oil on there. And just basic stuff, salt and pepper. If you want to get fancy, go for it, but I'm a real basic chef. And I cook it for about 30 minutes at about 375 or 400. And then the last 10 minutes, I'll cook it like 10 minutes more. I'll put some Parmesan cheese on it, and just to give it a little bit of flavor. And I didn't really talk about the dried tomatoes. So I have some dried tomatoes there, and I just add those for color. They can come in when the Parmesan cheese comes, or they can come whenever. Nothing's fancy here. I just roast these in the oven. And then the fun begins, because you can take them and the kids can help, and you can make them in the shape of a Christmas tree or whatever. I made them in the shape of a wreath. And I mean, look how beautiful that is. It's quick, it's easy. If you're busy shopping, it'd be something easy to do. Creating healthy meals at the holidays is great, but creating holiday memories for a lifetime, that's priceless. Really, I want to inspire you all to enjoy your meals and make them happy. The holidays can be very hectic. People get overwhelmed and overscheduled. This is a great opportunity, no matter what's going on, for those few minutes to just sit down and love the people at your table. So turn off those cell phones, turn off the TV, and really sit down and enjoy each other's company. For conversation starters, we'll make little crackers for different holiday meals. It's a great way to kind of inspire conversation and make place settings. Regardless of what you do, just make your family feel loved at the table and leave all the stress behind. I'm Dr. Patricia, and thanks for watching. I hope you and your family have a healthy, happy holiday season.